Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bonjour, caro, good morning, ekason, otutu ọma, assalamu alaikum. Yeah, this is my entry for today. Hey guys, welcome to the M&B podcast, another episode of the M&B podcast where we dissect the latest happening in the world of football. The last time I made the video was a week ago, but it feels like an ages because it has been a very crazy week. Last time I made a video, Chelsea has played 2 matches. They played against Fulham with all the stars. The debut of Enzo Fernandez, Modric home debut, Madueke's home debut. They couldn't get a goal. The performance was just dry. I expected more from them based on the fact that the new signs they just signed were playing. It's their first match. There was a lot of energy, a lot of anticipation for the game. The home fans were up for it. Players, and I expected more from the players, and I expected more from the manager. I believe like they could have fed up on the energy of the fans and tried to get a result in. And kudos to Fulham. The job Marcus Silva has been doing is been phenomenal, being in the 6th position in the Premier League. A team that's just coming from relegation that actually dominated the championship and come straight back to the Premier League, and everybody was expecting them to have a down season or have a JoJo season, and they are showing that they can roll with the big boys. Chelsea has been unable to beat them this season. Not forgetting that Chelsea lost the first encounter with Fulham at Craven Cottage at the beginning of the season 1-0. So it's been a crazy work done by Marco Silva and the Fulham boys. And we have to give shout out to Mitrovic. The amount of scrutiny he had heading into the season, like people criticizing and people doubting if he could do it in the Premier League, and he has stood up and been counted, scoring goals, picking up from where he left off in the Championship, and he has been getting goals in the Premier League. They have a solid core. Tim Ream at the back, Issa Diop at the back. Robinson has been a revelation. Not forgetting Tate as well. And Andres Pereira, what a sign he has been. And Willian, I can't forget about Willian. We all thought it was finished because he had a tough time at Arsenal, and it wasn't that exceptional also in the Brazilian league when he went back home. But hey, look at him now in the Premier League. He's getting his turn and he's still scoring on a high level. Moving on to other Chelsea match, Chelsea as well. They played against West Ham, like much improved performance. Like, you guys, João Felix is actually a baller. What a player! You know, the link up between João Felix, Kai Havertz, Noni Madueke and Mikhailo Modric was amazing to see. Enzo Fernandez has settled right into the team. You can see why he went for the amount of money that he went for. You can see why he was highly coveted by all the big clubs in the world. Benoit Badiashile has been a revelation at the back. His partnership with Thiago Silva has been immense. Not forgetting the return of Rhys James at the back, adding more solidity to the defense. The performance was much more improved compared to that against Fulham, and I think the more the team and the squad get to play with each other, the better they get. I know there's frustration among Chelsea fans because they've bought all this amount of players, quality players, and they've been unable to win. But I say, like, the progression can be seen, especially from the West Ham game. Yeah, they are going through a hard luck right now. All they need is a win, and I know a win is going to come through. And once they get a win, I think the team is going to be on the right path and they'll continue to win. I think it's just that kind of time whereby Chelsea's situation is like a bottle of ketchup right now. You know, you're trying to eat it and it's not coming out. But I tell you, the moment it comes out, everything's going to be pouring out. I feel they are going to be in a better situation coming in the next few weeks. N'Golo Kante has begun training. He has stepped up his recovery, same as Wesley Fofana, same as Dennis Zakaria. I'm standing suffered a setback in training, but the team, you can see like they are just like 2 or 3 players coming back away from being a good team. West Ham were compact, especially what we expect from a typical David Moyes team. Compact, didn't give anything away, was solid defensively. In the first 10 minutes, though, Chelsea ran wings around them, and I felt it could have been like a drubbing, like they were in for a drubbing. It could have been like 3 or 4-0 up, but they had some tight offside calls that went against them, and where they allowed West Ham go into the game. They got their goal, and the second half was just dry. As soon as Grandpa made these substitutions, you could actually just see the drop in quality of the players that were coming in and the ones that were replaced. So I feel like Chelsea is going to get better. And let's talk about like how in the hell will the VAR not check Thomas Tuchel's save. Thomas Tuchel turned himself to Fabian, he turned himself to a goalkeeper and made a save. I don't think we'll ever see a more glaring penalty this season than the one that was missed, than the one that the VAR missed yesterday in the match against West Ham and Chelsea. It's just ludicrous. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of. Yesterday was like a terrible. It was a terrible day for VAR. Like the missed call in the Arsenal match, Arsenal against Brentford match, the missed call there. We could clearly see that Norgard was offside and he should have been called for offside. The VAR has just been ludicrous. In the Premier League, I don't know what's wrong. It is the best league in the world, but trust me, they have the trashiest refs in the world.